Edward here from erviewer.com. I have another video for you. This is, again, I'm going to continue on with this progression of attempting to describe the processes that are being stimulated by the input, meaning that once the input is acquired, this point in time and space, and whatever state it exists in, I'm getting this idea that it may be some form in some form of radiation state or something like that. I don't know. I don't know enough about it to really make even an educated guess about it. Whether it's some type of quantum image, some photonic field, some radiation field of some kind, where these points in time and space exist, and where we can acquire them, how we acquire them through the nucleus that is connected to into this second reality, this field of quantum images or whatever it is. I'm fascinated by it. I don't even know how to describe it. I have to invent new words to describe it. But that's what this is, again, my continuation to explain what mental processes are being triggered by the input itself. The input is triggering these mental processes. What is coming out, the end results, are all mental process. They are residue, so to speak, of the input itself. As the input flashes itself through, these mental processes are stimulated, and the end result is mental process that comes out. So again, in this one, I get a little caught up in the process itself. Get a little caught up in the experience of the process, and then I have to pull myself out of it and say, okay, I need to kind of describe what's going on here. That's my objective. What this is to describe what processes are being stimulated and how that's taking place and how I am experiencing them. So again, this is another in a series. I'm going to have this is going to be this is just what I'm focusing on now. So who knows? It could be 10 more of these videos. It could be 20, or I could just continue doing these like this ongoing until I'm satisfied. But I hope you find this interesting, and many more to come. I will attempt to acquire the input, have it move through the mental processes, and describe how I am experiencing that. Describe how I am experiencing that. Describe how I am experiencing that. Describe how I am experiencing this. The next point in time and space. Point in time and space accessed. Nucleus access. The stimulus. Threshold barriers. Point in time and space here. Clear. 4394. White, brown, black, dingy, external, outside, angular, large. Getting this either random thought or unimpeded of washing. And this is giving a memory comparison or an image of a car wash. Car wash. Open, dense, smooth. It's another idea here. Swooping or swooping in. Open, far. 4394. 4394. Angular. Large mechanical. Mechanical. You know, getting like gears or something like that, you know. Mechanical things here and that. Like something there. Alright, what's happening is I'm utilizing the stimulus to illuminate the processing realms. What I'm experiencing now is attempting to gauge the significance of the process that created the idea of mechanical. Input-wise, feels relatively strong. I can feel that the input has made it to the core processes. I need to bring it up more, or I need to meet it and get something more solid. 4394. Inside. Wave, 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 wave. That the process called wave feels different. You know, like I'm getting this kind of shape. A shape form. Four, 3, 9, 4. Whites curved inside. Angular metallic. Bright silver. Grooved. Looping. Voices. This idea of male and female. So right now I'm still feeling like I'm still, the input is deep in the core. The mechanical feels very feels strong. It feels strong. It feels strong. And it feels bigger too. Yeah. Mechanical. You know, there's like greasy. Mechanical. I'm machine. You know, machine. Okay, what am I experiencing now? I feel the input is breaching the barrier and the threshold, like in a wave-like motion. And I'm getting a very strong feeling that at this point in time and space, there's a focus on something mechanical, some kind of machine, some kind of machine. Some kind of a machine. I'm getting strong processing signals of metallic, mechanical, greasy, smooth, getting moist. This wave is giving me memory comparison of like a boat on the ocean. The wave is, but that whether that's unimpeded or whether that is creative additions, I'm not sure. Could be creative addition. Could be a creative addition. But it feels long. Long. I'm getting a, and how is that coming to me? I'm getting this sense of distance. This sense of distance, like it goes on. And how could I have that, any kind of understanding of that? It's in the processing, more likely the idea generation, the idea of it being long, like a long mechanical, I don't know if it's a machine or a building or a boat or something like that, but there's this sense of it being kind of long. How do I describe how I'm experiencing that? Like there's a rectangular dimensionality. But mechanical and like engines running. It could be like exhaust. I don't even know how to spell that. Exhaust. I can't spell right now. I think there's an like it's something running, mechanical, solid, solid, metallic, heavy. The idea here of a device of some kind, meaning it could be utilized, but something mechanical. Now I feel like I'm inside. I feel like I'm inside. How do I experience that? This would be a mental process. Like I feel that I am inside of something. In that it doesn't feel open. I feel like I'm inside of something. So I'm not getting this sensation of open skies or openness. I get the sensation I'm inside here. Inside here. Ringing. Noisy. Active. Moving. Active and moving. Spinning. Moving. Spinning. Spinning. Active. Moving. People. 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 I am getting this idea like I'm either on or near water. On or near water. Mechanical, mechanical, mechanical. 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 What? Try this. Put this over here. Get a little more into this mechanical thing. What is the nature of it? What is the nature of the mechanical? Okay, I feel like it's like running, hot, noisy, billowing, has industrial feel to it. Chugging. You can remember comparisons of like a train. It's noisy, clanking. What is the nature of it now? What is the nature of it? What is the nature of it? I feel like there's this like people working. It has that work feel to it. Feels heavy, feels heavy. So what is happening to me with this input? To me, I'm getting the sensations of something big and heavy. I'm getting a sensation of heavy, of being weighted down. As I feel like I'm feeling this mechanical device, like I feel like I'm a part of it, or I'm experiencing it. That's how I feel. That's what I'm experiencing it, but it is being converted through my mental processes. So descriptors of it are it's big and it's heavy, and it's mechanical, it's noisy, it's greasy, it's running, it's metallic, it's angular, sharp angles, that kind of thing. Some like billowing or spewing. That's kind of that could be a creative addition. That could be a creative addition. That could be a creative, meaning that, what does that mean? Creative addition meaning that as I'm processing the ideas here of mechanical or machine or something like that, creative additions, I feel are this kind of billowing, like creative addition, that is a smokestack or something like that, and something's billowing out of it. Could be creative additions, could be unimpeded. If it's creative additions, then I'm adding things on to the idea of this machine, because what would a machine do? It would be creating some kind of exhaust of some kind. That's what I mean by creative additions. Come back here. My cow. What is the nature of it? What is the nature of it? If it's running, what is it running for? What is it running for? And what is this wave? What is it running for? It's running for. It's running for. I'm getting, this just gave me a memory comparison of a surfboard. Riding a wave. The nature. See, now what's happening is I'm torn between these two ideas. Let me come back here. Let's see. A different question here. What is it running for? Not what is it running for. What is its nature? What is the purpose? What is the nature? What does it do? What does it do? Why does it exist? See, what I'm doing now is that in order to come back, I feel like I'm in the idea generation process in my mind below the barrier. and the input is stuck in there. It's stuck in there. And so I need to come up with a question that will stimulate its movement again. And so I have to word that question in a way that will spark my curiosity to dislodge the input from the idea generation processing realm. So what is the nature of it is one way to do that, but there's another way to ask about this device. What does it run? Why does it run? How does it run? How does it want to run? Why does it run? What is its nature? What is it used for? What is the significance of it? Why was it made? Why was it made? Why was it made? Why was it made? That's a very interesting question. Why was it made? Why was it made? I'm getting the idea of people here. Why was it made? This industry, some type of industry. Industry. What does industry mean? You know, there's manufacturing. This is more kind of a stage 5 of what that means to me. Industry. There's manufacturing. There's producing. There is shipping. There's products. Meaning that you know, it's not a toy. This. It's like a producer. This feels like it's big. Feels big. Technological. Technological. I'm getting memory comparisons here of CERN. You know, technological. Technology. Tech. All right, that's good for now. Okay, so basically, at this point in time and space, I feel input was acquired, did make it into the core. I feel strongly that what I was perceiving or experiencing is some type of mechanical, either a machine or a machine in a building, in a long casing or something like that. It could be a building or a big ship or something like that. But it's mechanical. Technology, trade is another descriptive word for it. Yeah. It feels heavy. I feel like part of this, and it's heavy, and it's solid, it's angular, it's metallic, it's mechanical, it's technological, and something industrial-like. That's the feeling. That's the feeling of it. The wave, I don't know. Wave could be, you know, the wave is giving me these things like it is a boat or something like that, or there is some kind of wave, or it's near water or something like that.